this because it's easier to deal with YouTube's shitty system by porting this over. But I'm gonna do a quick little review of this, in a way. It's my opinions. You can have your own. There will be spoilers. Because, well, I'm going to try and keep the spoilers to more of a minimum. But there will be spoilers. I'm going to start with the weapons. So, I only have 2 at the moment. Because they require... Thank you, Twitch. A unique, resource. And the thing is, they're powerful. Yeah, I've got purple coils and all, but I 3-tapped a stalker with this thing. Mind you, it was the hardened arrows and 3 notched up. Yes, cat. Only problem is if, let's see, you get your 3 notched up for this and you wait. But as you see at the end there, it splits into 2, unlike the normal bow. Because when these ones are fully drawn, they deal a lot more damage. Other than that, the enemies, well, can be a bit fucky. You get, as far as I know, 2 unique coils. On your lance, you get the ability to actually upgrade it. So, lance spear. But yeah, when you start this, get ready to whip out the good old rope caster that you don't care about. Because you're going to need to immobilize shit. You get a few new weapons, extras. You run through Sparker with this thing. Questionable, I haven't upgraded it yet. You run through Blaze with this thing, and that's bad for me because I deal with the fact that I'm always low on Blaze. And you run through Ice Water with this one. Which is alright, because I never really use that. It does add on to the main story quite a lot. And here is the part where, if it wasn't me, if I didn't already have this, I'd be going to hunt it with her. No. Where is it? The Ice Rail. No. Yeah, the Ice Rail, because normally you go and hunt a Thunderjaw with her. And I'm genuinely interested in how she would treat that. But I am going to quickly hunt the Stormbird with her, so I at least have 1 hunt, and I can upgrade the weapons. But basically, the flamethrower, well, the Bernie one, I forgot its name, is just a flamethrower. The ice one, I haven't tested, but as far as I know, it's just an ice thrower. Let me make this a little more clear. It's like a flamethrower, but it's ice. Whereas you should have seen the shock one if you saw the stream last night. If not, that should be getting ported over to YouTube. Should. But all I have to say is complete the game first, then go to that. I'm glad I took Brandon's recommendation on that, because it just adds more content in a way, like, and you can understand more of it. But one of the first things you want to do is nick over to the settlement to the right. Well, set up the tall neck. This one's a little more challenging than others. And then nick over to the settlement on the right side of the Frozen Wilds, because you meet this lady.
You know, I kind of missed all this red dust. Well, there's our Stormbird. When you're ready, I'll follow up and boom.
Sand in my throat. Burns.
That wasn't where I wanted that.
Uh-oh, spotted.
Wrong one. Now, get ready to hear me face one of my most dreaded enemies. Yeah, as you can see, they do a lot of damage. Okay, well that's one of his main bitchings out. That's another one of his bitch things out. Last time I fought one of these things, it did a dive attack and one tapped me. Be like, my purple coils on this thing aren't that. You bitch. Grand. Like, little extra fire rate wouldn't hurt this thing. Motherfucker. I can't get eyes on the weak spots. Oh, fuck. Now, if you know that attack, he goes up as high as he possibly can and just dives. Hello, ball. You can get a few unique armors. The only one of which I've touched is the one that doesn't require blue gleam and you get through the story. I've actually looked up what you get from their crates. I would not recommend getting their crates. At all. Because they're pretty shit. From what I've seen available as the contents.
Barger said she...
Back hard is what I need.
We could improve the storm slinger with this.
Okay, so it was mods I needed to get rid of. Yeah, you get, as far as I know, you get 2 very powerful weapon coils from this. Beyond that, I don't fucking know. Don't ask me. Yeah, because you can see them with that gold thing. I'm not going to tell you how to get them. But, yeah. I think the other one I have on my... Yeah. So these are the only 2 I know about. So far I know they don't have any debuff or anything bad.
Found the part. Ready to fix up that weapon?
I am always ready to fix up a weapon.
Never thought I'd be glad to see the inside of a Thunderjaw's mouth.
I sure am. Every machine's a big box of tools. Once they stop trying to kill you, that is.
She's not wrong.
Trust me, Aloy. You won't recognize this ice rail when I'm through.
No, I haven't pre-tested the ice rail,
There.
but from what I've seen of it, it's not
She's
that
perfect.
great.
A spear's a spear, right? Poke slash done. Boring. I adjusted the chill water flow, rebalanced here, strapped on a launcher, and now she shoots freezing spikes. Ta-da!
You weren't kidding.
More beautiful,
Holy
more
fuck.
powerful. That's my guarantee.
Here it is. 1 Stormbird Talon.
Let's do it. I haven't had this much fun in ages. Watch and learn, Aloy. Only don't stare directly at the sparks.
She doesn't even have like a welder here.
Okay, so I pretty much had to break her in half. But what's a staff? A stick. One thing I like about sticks, you can put them back together however you want.
Which you did. This thing looks a whole lot more dangerous.
She's better than dangerous. She's a genuine Varja special now. Take good care of her.
I've got what you asked for. Show me what you had in mind for the forge fire.
Finally! Was feeling like I neglected
So this
her.
was the one you needed Bella
And
back
that's
for.
a little too close to my family life. She's done and she's yours. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Oh, looks great. I almost expected you to turn it into a burning ropecaster or something.
Nah, she was close to perfect from the start. She's a Varja original after all.
Thanks, Varja. These 3 weapons are fine work.
Are you kidding? I can't remember when I had this much fun. I should be thanking you.
I'm the one walking away with the weapons, aren't I?
Seems wrong to charge you for giving me an opportunity to do what I love doing. Don't tell Pop I said that. Here, whenever I tinker with weapons, I go through fistfuls of this stuff. Maybe you'll get some use out of it.
Alright, let's have a quick look. But yeah, all I've seen from the... Ooh, it has been upgraded nicely. Ice one is when the old chief was using it. Let's use them instead of my blasting. So, okay, so this is what the bandit had. As you see, it goes through a lot. Yeah, that's what the bandit had, and then, you know, you get your standard flame. And it normally only has 1 mod slot. Where's the one I haven't touched? This one. So yeah, this is what I've seen. It only adds a teensy
Here they come.
bit of ice, but it's constant. This one I haven't seen. Yes. I might actually play around with these when I'm leveling up. And the Stormslinger. Now, this is the only thing it's had access to all along, but I'm assuming it's more powerful. Okay, ow, ow, bad. That overloads. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, in the Frozen Wilds they have healing herbs that restore 60%. I'm actually going to attack this longbird with this thing. Okay, so I think it gets a lot more powerful when you get into the overload area, where it purely fucks you up. We will actually go back to the ice rail to test it up close. I acknowledge I am not giving these weapons a fair test in a way, because I'm not going to test them with modifications properly. It has physics. And I'm not testing them against the same enemy. Mind you, I'm not going to go out and hunt something that's going to survive the first rail. So yeah. When it was with the AI, it was a lot slower. Although that could also... because it was upgraded. Okay. And we'll quickly swap to the fire. Like, that I used on bandits. It's good for bandits. Compliment complete. And then we will go and test the fireballs. At most, these upgrades that I have for this is a tier 2. For storage, that is. I've wiped out a dozen broadheads already. Oh, never mind, they've probably nicked off downstream. Now, there are towers in the Frozen Wilds. Time to buy some new armor, because it disables my shield. And it disables your machine completely, like it will not get back up. on top of disabling your machine, what's that off? Oh, they get healed. And the only way you can stop them getting healed is by taking it, at which point it gives them a temporary stun. I will say this thing's a bitch to aim.
This is where it ends.
All is forgiven. No, overall, I think most things come with it. The Frozen Wilds update. Actually, I'll quickly show you why I should bring one of these fucking things, as cursed as they are. Because a lot of the enemies are real quick. And with this, you can do this, so you can get a good hit with your bow, or decent crit hit. Mind you, Shadowcaster, because in one of the loading screen things, I was always wondering, like, does having a higher tier do better for you? And yes, it does.
That hurt it.
As you can see as well, now, when I'm hitting the body with this, these things would normally take a dozen hits. But they're taking basically one. As you can see as well, when I do a quick draw like this, it still does nothing. Like, to the body, that's what I would expect from the other bow. Mind you, to get through the DLC, the final enemy of the DLC, the boss one, is, it's got armor all over. And I didn't have anything for a quick shot. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but handling may increase the speed of which you draw. At which point I would probably recommend like 1 notch of handling, or 2 for this. It's giving me a quest back there. But yes, I'm going to quickly show you. Right, with the collectibles out there, as far as I know, there is pigment and animal figures. Yeah, that's about it from the top of my head. But I'll have a quick look at this stuff that I haven't gotten, and compare it to the stuff of the main game. Like, I know the stealth armor from the DLC, just get the shit from the main game. Just massacre endless bellowbacks, or bellowbacks, however you meant to say it, until you get a goddamn heart. That's it. That's your magic trick, abracadabra. You have really good stealth armor. Get your weave, put it on, and you're happy. Now, if you give this a moment, it will load and I will look at the rest. Although, you can only get bows from the DLC, and the war bow, I will. The war bow is. I've never really used the war bow. Like, the most I've looked at the war bow is corruption arrows. That's it. It's the magic. But, as I said, I have never actually touched them. So, yep. These are you guys. You get blue gleam through finding. Okay. Blue gleam through finding it, or quests. So, you know, charge it for more powerful shots. These are the basic. I was about to say where you get them, but I'm not going to do that because I'm a good boy. This you get through the campaign. It's really good. I was originally thinking about getting that, but slow compared to that. Jesus. Your Ice Master, I don't know. I'm going to quickly compare that. This, I will admit, they look fantastic. This one, I would get if it wasn't going to be so useless. Well, I'm at it. Don't get these. Don't get these boxes here. Ignore that and ignore that. Ignore the ones that I have shit for. The blue gleam ones don't. They're just not worth it. Maps. I did Google it, and that one was heavily advised. Otherwise, it's a bitch to find blue gleam. You get your spear upgraded in this village. Well, not in this village. You've actually got to go out and hunt for it.
Top the cloud sheer, the blizzard raining blows.
Outfit, so DLC ice better. Base game stealth the same. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna need to go to Meridian. Before I go to Meridian, I'm gonna quickly show you the weapons difference as well. So these are the same bows, right? With basically the same modifications. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna quickly. Alright.
Back to back.
Oh, I can't get a fresh one from the shop. Oh, for fuck's sake. So, I'm gonna do this magical little test, right? I'm gonna cry. But, 40. This is a non-upgraded DLC bow. 40. Upgraded standard bow. Top of the line. 42. Upgraded nothing. So, you can see why I actually like the DLC shit a lot.
Closed in, howling for blood.
I'm gonna quickly check so I remember how much fight. So the DLC ice outfit, it's better. Straight up. Stealth, you can get it from the main game because it's the same. Fire, I don't know about. I think Stealth should be better, but with what Brandos has told me, he's been fucking god tier with it. 60, I feel like it will be better, but since we want to be sure, and I'm a good boy with all my checking, we're going to wait a couple of minutes. Yet again, I will say it is very late game. Like, it's recommended for level 30. I went in at level 40 and got my ass handed to me by the first enemy. Mind you, the corruption does give them more health. And I'm pretty sure it makes them hit harder. And it had a very touching ending. Come on. You can tell I didn't have this planned out. But yeah, I'm gonna, maybe not this afternoon, in the end, because World War Z would be nice with Brody and that. Or Boogles and Brandos.
She was incredible. Stopped Dervahl without breaking a sweat. I had no idea the Nora would.
Plus, I'll probably take a short break from this game. And just grind Blaze off camera, because I never have any fucking Blaze.
Old man caught me sitting.
I'm too used to going straight for the thing that I'm after.
An Oseram tries to kill the Sun King and a Nora saves his life. I wouldn't believe it.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
I would like to add that they do have a reasonable amount of side quests in the DLC. So 60 is the number to beat. DLC file is better, but in the base game.
Would you like to buy something today?
Right now, if you don't want spoilers to the enemies, time to leave. Because I'm going to do a quick rundown of them. Demonic corruption is just fuck off, especially if it's on a stalker. these fucks are just pains in the ass. This fella, right, so he's the same as the other claw machine, but he's got a lot of armor around his fire sack, whereas if you look at Frostclaw, most of his arm you can actually hit. Well, not most of his arm. It's not as heavily armored. And then this is the first fucking unit just... I want to die. Okay, so they have animal figures. Pigment. Part of sets. Yeah, so pigment and that. Yeah. It's an interesting DLC. I mean, as I said, I'm pretty sure it comes with all of the Horizon games. But now I'm just gonna go back to getting levels and trying to get Blaze.